Good afternoon, my friends. Just finished my first official. I've tried it a couple other times, but not for a full run, or I tried it but didn't hit the run I was supposed to hit. So anyway, I tried for the first time a zone 2 heart rate run. Kind of wild. There are different ways you can find this. You can take different formulas like 220 minus your age. You can plug that, whatever that number is. So mine would be 166. Yeah, I'm 54. And plug that into a zone calculator. And anyway, I came up with my zone 2, and I took this out of the software that I use for coaching. Use their formula. My zone 2 heart rate is 128 to 142. So 135 is my target. That's the middle of my zone 2. And I can tell you that was frustrating. My total pace, my average pace for the whole run was 11:20, I think. I went 45 minutes. That was my prescribed run today. 45 minutes, 4 miles. Well, maybe not, maybe right at 4 miles. I didn't even look. But it was 11:20 pace. And the frustrating thing was how easy it was to get above 142, and several reasons. I'm listening to an audiobook, and every time I got out, I went too high, then it would say, out of range. My Garmin would yell at me, out of range, heart rate too high, and I would miss a couple sentences in the audiobook. And then when I'd get back in range. But the other frustrating thing, the biggest, hardest part of it, was the first 3 miles were pretty okay. The last 15 minutes especially, I had to walk a lot. I was humbled, surprised, and frustrated by that. When I first started coaching running, I tried coaching this way, and my runners, athletes would get frustrated, and they were like, I can't do this. So I said, okay, that's fine, which it is fine. We'll do zone 2 pace. And so I would have them run some miles, run for a few weeks, build up their base a little bit, and then do a 10K at an all-out effort, and then get their zone 2 pace off of that and have them run that. And it worked well. Most of my athletes have hit their goals. Most of my athletes that raced hit their goals. Especially one guy this year, he did the Mahache 50 last year and took 5 hours off of his time doing the Mahache 50 this year. So zone 2 works. Zone 2 pace works. But I'm reading more and learning more and watching more videos about zone 2 heart rate is better. But it takes years, is what I'm reading. So I thought, okay, I've got one athlete that's interested in it. We'll talk more about it before he starts training for 2026 next month. But I thought, I've mentioned my 2030 project. I still need a name for that. Between Zachary Haas and Nick Ibarra, they're the two I always go to when I need a name for something, because I'm not clever at all. I'm not clever or creative. I'm just me. So I've got my project 2030, but nobody knows what it is. A couple people do. That's 5 years away, probably 5 years from a couple weeks ago. I was just thinking that on my run. I'll probably do it Labor Day. No, I won't. We'll have a race. I'll do it in August or September anyway, Lord willing. But anyway, I was thinking about the zone 2 heart rate taking years, and if it is the superior way to train, and the thing that I'm trying to do in 2030 is, I don't want to seem hyperbolic, but it's going to be pretty epic. It's going to be monumental. It's going to be much more than I think I can do. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I know I can do it. It's going to be much more than, I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to exaggerate. But if I'm going to train for it for 5 years, and I've already been training for 9 years, this might be a good time to try zone 2 heart rate. So that's what I'm trying. So I will keep you updated on the progress of the zone 2 heart rate. 128 to 142. a couple things should happen. Over time, I shouldn't have to walk. Over time, and I know this from before, I used to, when I was training for 100-milers, 3, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, my runs would be in the 120 to 125 heart rate. And that was like 9:30 minutes per miles. Not elite by any means, but fast for me, or decent for me. So two things will happen over time. My zone 2 heart rate will change. It will go up maybe, but I'll be able to run faster in my zone 2 heart rate. So that'll be the first change that we'll see over the coming weeks and months of consistent training, is that I won't have to walk after 3 miles because my heart rate won't be up. I was also thinking, when I was 3.5 miles in, I got an espresso, and I've been drinking too much caffeine. Well, I don't think it's too much. I've been consuming a lot of caffeine, and I was wondering how much that's affecting it. So will I find out? Probably not for a while, because I'm really enjoying that Nespresso. In fact, it's only 2 o'clock. I better get back and have a single shot iced Americano before it's too late. 3 o'clock is my absolute caffeine cutoff time. So that's today's walk talk. Just wanted to, I'm trying to track this training, that it's going to be 5 years. So I want to document it. I want to keep track of it. I want to have it for years to come. I've even started a paper journal again. So I've got my training software that I use for myself and all my athletes. I've got this YouTube channel, and I've got a paper journal, just because what I'm shooting to do in 2030 really is going to be epic, and I'm excited about it, and I want to journal it. I want to be able to look back in 30 years. Probably I won't, though, because I do that a lot. But I want to be able to look back in 30 years if I want to, and say, oh yeah, that was fun, and have memories. So, and plus I want other people to be able to learn. So that's me. Wow, the wind. So that's me starting my zone 2 heart rate training, and I'll keep you all updated on how it goes. Have a great day, my friends.